What is going on, everybody? This is the Built for War podcast. I am your host, Trotter the Trainer, Austin Trotter, accompanied by my co-host, Mr. Michael Lee, Musick.
What's up, Strength Rigs?
I had to mix it up, toss it up.
I like that.
Mix it up a little because I noticed that the previous 6 podcasts that we've done, I know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna say
every time
as it comes out, and I even mouth it out. I'm like, oh, how you doing?
I'm I'm good, dude. Thank you. No, it's good to mix it up like that. I mean, now we're at our 31 episodes right now.
Our 31st.
Yeah. So no, I totally get that. You kind of you just get in the groove, right? You flip the switch and everything else, and it just comes out like it's the same thing you say, and everything. It's routine. So I like that. And even anytime you say something different, I hear the words before you say the words, so then it throws me off. And it's like it's not the script.
I was looking at your face when I did that, and you were just like.
That's because I'm expecting to hear it, and then it's like, okay, he's gonna say that, and then it's my turn, and then I do the thing, and then I like that though.
If you guys are watching on the YouTube, please do us a favor. You guys have been doing great by doing it. If you guys are watching it, make sure that you hit the subscribe, the like, leave us a comment.
Absolutely, we love comments.
If you guys are listening to this and you guys want us to talk about something, if you guys need us to change something up, if you just want to be a troll, go ahead.
Yeah, we literally don't give a shit.
No,
but for real, we're here just to for your entertainment, but you guys just any kind of information or anything. So I mean, we're real life strongmen right here, doing the grind, working, doing our thing, trying to build a community. So if you guys actually have questions or anything like that, for a little bit seasoned guys, so for you guys honest people that want some, leave a comment, anything that we can help you guys with. So, and then trolls, fuck yeah, leave that shit anyway. I don't care. We like to read them.
We want to hear them.
I want to hear it. I like a good chuckle. So,
and if you guys are on Spotify, which a lot of you guys are still listening to the audio streaming, which is great, just hit that follow button. And if you go to the page, you can actually leave a rating.
Yeah.
Do us a favor. If you like it, leave 5 stars. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Simple as that. No, for real, guys. I do it all the time. And I mean, you constantly see that, actually. A lot of YouTubes. I'm guilty of it, too. Like, people watch the same people all the time, and they're not subscribed.
Yeah.
Or they don't ever comment or share or put a like on it or anything else. But it's like, honestly, though, if you guys want to see the channel build, you guys want to see more information, more monetized, just giving us the opportunity to give you guys more, take that 5 seconds, dude. Just a little like, little subscribe button, notification, or give that a share on your guys' Spotify. Give us some stars, give us some ratings. So.
Yeah, if you guys could share it to your Instagram too, that'd be sweet.
Dude, that'd be huge. So we're here for you.
Yeah.
So
what do we do next?
So this is the point where we get down into our sponsors.
Fucking take it away, Mikey.
All right, guys. So we're going to shout out our first sponsor, Cerberus Strength USA. Cerberus Strength. And we're going to talk about the item of the day. What are we talking about today?
The item of the day is going to be the Mega Cuff.
Ooh.
Black, 5-inch wide.
What's We're not going to go any farther with what's the Mega Cuff Black 5-inch wide?
That's it. Our next sponsor. So if you guys are having a little bit of that elbow tendon pain, that little bit of knee tendon pain, these are great. They're obviously, if you guys are watching the YouTube, you can see it is great if you have joint pain or tendonitis. Basically what it does is it keeps tension on that tendon.
Absolutely.
Or, ligaments surrounding.
100%.
Keeps them tight so that way they don't end up getting too loose, too tight. Like, it just gives it that perfect little bit of what you need to stay healthy, more or less.
Absolutely, dude. It's just like, you guys got to think with the way we tear on our bodies, on your elbows, your knees, any of those kinds of things, those ligaments get loose. And what's happening is that they're actually kind of flopping side to side a little bit. So, these things are great because if you guys see it, like I said, if you're on the YouTube, you can see the picture, but if not, for you guys, visualize in your mind. Visualize it. Like a cuff, very much like a strap, like wrapping around the elbow. It's basically what it's doing is keeping warmth in the joint, but it's also keeping those tendons in place as you work them, so they don't basically move around on you while you guys are doing your lifts and everything. And and using these kinds of things is actually going to give you longevity, because if you're able to move in a movement and it's not moving, then you're allowing it to heal.
Yeah.
Because as us strength freaks, we can push through pain barriers and kind of just like, fuck it, it hurts, but whatever. But you're actually not letting it heal. So it's like, cuff that shit up, do your movements, get your gains, but let it heal at the same time.
Yeah.
And these things are great too, because you can put them under your elbow sleeves or your knee sleeves, or you can put them over. Get a little bit bigger size. As you guys can see, they range from fucking 10 inch all the way up to 22 inches in circumference. So whether you want them on the skin and then put your knees or elbows over, or you put the knees or elbows on and then you put them over. So either way, they work great. So
yeah, these are more or less just like the same compression cuffs that you would get from the doctor, just those little thinner ones that go around. They keep the tension on your tendon.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, for my knees, these
are huge.
Types of products have been really great for me.
Dude, massive.
Yeah, I'm going to be ordering one of these. I haven't gotten one of the Cerberus Strength ones yet, but these things are literally a lifesaver.
Yeah, they really are, guys. So, yeah, I mean, because, same. I haven't used these ones specifically, but I have, like, my patella little straps that I use on my knees. Fucking game changer, dude. Like, literally, it's amazing.
Wear them all day when you're at work.
Yeah, literally. It's just keeping a tendon just from not moving. And letting it heal and stuff. So, you guys check these out. And as always, Cerberus Strength always has the best quality in their products and everything else, and great prices. And so, get you guys hands on these. These are $22, $21.99.
And if you want to save $2, you can use our code.
B4WAR.
Use B4WAR for 10%.
That's right, guys.
Off at checkout.
And if you guys don't have the $22 right now, got a layaway.
We
talk about this all the time. We got fucking layaway.
The problem is you're going to have to buy more than just one because it doesn't start until $35.
Okay, so buy two and then get layaway. So $40, how much is that a month? You're my math guy. Come on.
I don't know, man.
$4.
He right.
So, no, for real, guys. So even if if you guys need to, the spring for the two is $40. With taxes, whatever, you might be looking at less than $50. So, but yeah, these are game changer, and as always, the qualities are the best. So you can keep those in the gear bag, and as we always talk about, that's that's a fucking your gear bag is something that you build up over the years.
It is.
It really is. You know what I mean? You slowly just keep putting stuff in it. It's an investment. So
it really is, and it's funny too because as soon as one wears out, you get the next best thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
Like I remember going to when I first started out, went to Dickies and got their little wrist wraps and their little knee wraps and everything that was more or less like Ace bandages.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It's an upgrade from an Ace bandage.
Yeah. And then went to Tough Wraps.
Yeah. Oh,
and then went to Cerberus Strength. And like it's just like and Slingshot. I got Slingshot too. But it's just like that competitive upgrade all the way up.
Yeah, as you're taking on more loads, as you become more competitive, more years in the game, like your body's breaking down more. And so you just slowly keep upgrading your bag. And the bag is an investment, but it's also protecting your body, and it's giving you guys longevity. So make sure you guys check out Cerberus Strength.
Keep yourself healthy.
That's right. And that brings us on to our next point. Second sponsor.
And who are they?
Premier, TRT, and Med Spa.
Bam.
Boom, guys. We're always talking about this. We always shout them out, not only because they're a great thing to the podcast and a sponsor, but these are so huge for you guys and like keeping you guys self healthy and watching out for yourself, because that's our number one thing, and our priority is watching out for yourself, right? So you guys can do what you want to do, but you got to have some motivation to keep after yourself. So what are we talking about today? What do they offer?
I mean, if you guys are watching on the YouTube, you already know.
Oh, boom.
We're going to get into her.
We're going to get into her real quick.
If you guys are ladies, you can listen to this for your boyfriend or your husband.
Yeah, literally. I mean, listen up, because it's a real thing, guys. And Premier TRT, they do help with male enhancement, guys. This is a real thing. Any kind of ED or any of those kinds of things.
ED being erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
If you can't get it up in the bedroom,
dude,
that leads to problems down the line with the relationship.
It's like, let's be real, right? Fucking that's a part of a man and a woman, right? I'm gonna just say it. Sex is a very important thing in a relationship.
It is.
And after time, and I get it with kids and marriage and time and everything else, but that's still a very sacred thing that you two need to be able to do together.
And I mean, you get down the line too of having the wedding, the kids.
Dude.
You get wrapped up in careers and everything.
Yeah.
So not being able to perform when you have the time to actually be sensual towards each other,
it's very
a heartbreak.
It really is.
I mean, not for just you, but for her,
dude.
Either way,
absolutely, it really is, and I think people don't talk about that, and it really is. So, for you guys, I get it, like, you know, stress, and that's fucking with the hormones in your bodies, or for you guys that have been getting all that online black market gear and shit, that shit fucks you up, and if you ain't got it, and now you're sitting there trying to be healthier, but without it, now you can't fucking get it up, and you can't satisfy your wife or anything. So that's what's great about these places. You guys can go in there, you can be in a comfortable room. It's, as we always talk about, they always give you a free 30-minute consultation and talk about this. Just be fucking real and say, you know, this is what's going on, this is what's happening, and there's, you know, and that's the beauty of it. You guys got the blessing of hormone therapy to help you guys out so that you guys can still satisfy your other for years, forever. You know what I mean? Because that is a very important thing. So put your shame away, put your to the side, be real about it, and go check these guys out.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's going to be it.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
sponsors.
really, that's it. So, guys, definitely check it out. We always have the link in the bio below. So click on them, Server Strength, and Premier TRT.
And thank you guys for sponsoring the podcast.
Absolutely, we love you.
Melanie actually told me that she listens to our spots.
Really?
Yeah. With our
shouts out, Melanie. We love you. So thank you guys.
Yeah, she was like, "You guys are funny as hell."
That's awesome.
I'm like, well, I'm glad that you like it. We do it for you.
We do it for all you guys. So, so thank you guys. So yeah, definitely check those guys out, and as always, help yourselves out. So,
yeah.
Now,
what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the show you just did last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this man competed in the show. I was just there. If you guys were watching, and if you guys are subscribers to the Built for War channel, you'll see that there's a YouTube channel there.
There is.
Yeah, so we are, as we always talk about, we're always trying to put out more and more content for you guys. And
which it's getting a lot of traction.
It
a lot
really
of you
is.
guys are watching. So
yeah, so we love that, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling the ball, trying to put more and more content out for you guys. But yeah, we did film, and we were there, and the Shamrock Showdown, was it the third?
It was the third.
It was the third.
Yeah. So I've competed in every single Shamrock Showdown that has ever been put on.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Yeah, in the first one, I took second in the 220 class.
Yep.
In the in the second one,
yeah, that was when you missed the 220 weigh-in, so you had to do the heavyweight. So it was like a not ready for the heavyweight class. Like it was just a
Tubby McFatfuck over here tried to cut 30 pounds in 24 hours.
Failed.
And I cut 27.
Yeah, literally by a couple pounds, and
Yeah.
then he's completely depleted, has no choice but to go into the heavyweights, unready for it. You know what I mean? So, but this year you actually were ready, and you straight up went into the heavyweights.
Yeah.
Even though you're way underweighted, but like that's what we've been talking about. So for you guys that have been following and listening, that's our new thing. Like that's what we're pushing ourselves to that next level of, you know. It's not always necessarily like the weight on the scale is going to mean more weight on the bar. I wish it was that simple. I really wish it was easy.
Mass moves mass to a certain
degree. Right? To a degree. And for you guys that are into the strongman and everything, the game is changing massively. So like the game is different. The weights are still fucking going up.
Yeah.
But they're just expecting you to do a hell of a lot more with it.
Yep.
Like it ain't one movement.
Instead of doing 1,000-pound yoke pick, they want you to do 950-pound yoke pick for 50 feet down, 50 feet back.
Exactly. And they might throw a fucking sandbag in afterwards.
Sandbag or farmer's carry.
Yeah, really. Like, it's just constant. It's like literally turning into a very heavy-ass CrossFit.
Yeah.
So, which is cool, like, and that's great. But
well, and you still got your max events, right? Like max log, max axle,
absolutely.
deadlift,
so they still keep the static
in
there. So, but they are definitely turning us all into very strong athletes.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so yeah, you jumped into the heavyweights.
Yeah, so the heavyweights was 275 and under.
Yep.
I weighed in at 240. I also had all of my work gear on.
Yep.
And my shoes.
Yeah, right. I did the same kind of shit. Walking with jackets and everything else. Like, I ain't worried about weigh-ins. Like, I don't give a fuck. What's up?
Yeah. If I need to drop 5 pounds, I'll just take my shoes off real quick.
Yeah, seriously.
And it was funny because the morning of, I weighed in at 230, which is my walk-around weight.
Yep.
I knew 230 was going to just be fine.
Absolutely.
And Tony, who should be on the podcast here in, I think, the next one.
Yeah, he should be on the next one. So.
That's so funny how that thing keeps fucking popping.
I jump on a grenade for you. Sorry, I have a grenade water bottle right now, and the top keeps popping.
It just keeps popping.
That's all right. That pin keeps pulling.
It's gonna blow up.
She's gonna go.
But But yeah, man, it was a good show.
It was.
Overall, it was a good show.
Yes, it was.
I did my best, and for me, Wayne, I mean, I think the next lightest guy was 260.
Yep.
So for me and Tony coming in,
Yep.
I don't know what Murphy. I don't know what Murphy weighed. I don't know what all of the guys weighed.
Yeah, we don't know, but they're pretty like normal heavyweights. So,
Yeah,
like they're always in there. The only two oddballs that I saw that were normal heavyweight competitors were you and Tony.
Yeah,
you guys were the only like guys that had like stepped up into a next class.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, for as the events went on, it was great because I mean, I stayed in there the entire time.
Absolutely,
fucking definitely competed.
You didn't zero anything.
I didn't zero anything. Nope. Didn't come in last.
Nope, absolutely, and that's all you can game for. You know what I mean? This game is all about experience, and it's a long road to strength and just knowledge and like being competitive and even jumping up in a class like. When you're jumping up into this class, not only are the weights heavier, but then you're dealing with different athletes, different competitors, and so you get to see that. And so the fact of like, I'm the same way when I go into these open classes and heavier classes and stuff. Your goal number one. Not zero and not last. If you can come out of that and you can do better than what you thought, then fuck yeah, like that's awesome.
Well, and that's kind of where I was at because like the entire day I was like, I just need to fucking go.
Yeah,
like, I just need to do it.
Yep.
I just have to fucking compete and be competitive.
Yep.
To, I mean, because at heart, I'm a 105.
Yeah, right.
I am a 231 and under guy.
Yep.
Which is great because. Even though USS doesn't do it, SC does it, and that's United States Strongman and Strongman Corporation. But this next show that we're doing here in a couple of weeks is
a
SC.
true 105.
So I get to actually compete as a true 105.
Yes, you do. Yep.
But this was a good show as a warm up for this show.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The first event didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to.
Which it happens. It really does.
Something fucking happened in my wrist, and it just, as soon as I pressed, I watched the video over and over again. The right goes up all the way, the left just gets right out
fucking
here,
lefty.
and it's not like it's not strong because you've seen me do 275,
like nothing,
and 280,
280, just and that's that's the game too. Is like you can be so well prepared in practice and everything else, and then come game day. Shit goes wrong. Yeah. Like, and especially events where you expect to pick up points and you do well, and then all of a sudden it's like, fucks your whole plan up.
Yep.
And you're just like,
because that only pressing 260 made me dead last.
That's what I mean. If you would have gotten your 280, you would have been like there in mid-pack.
I would have been mid-pack.
And that's good, right? That's points going into the next. But then it's also a confidence thing, right? Because then you get fucked like right off the bat, and it's like, shit.
Oh, man, I was so fucking irritated.
And that's the beauty of strongman is just like, this isn't not just... building the body and stuff. It's a mental game.
Yeah.
Like it is. You got to be able to learn to just figure out what happened, whether it was good or it was bad, and then take that and put it into your training and move the fuck on. Because guess what? You got 4 more fucking events.
Yeah.
So you did great. You let it go. Unfortunately, the first event was the max axle. It was Wessel's rules. So 3 attempts, you call out your weights, and you go in and clean from the floor to overhead.
And the unfortunate part is if you fail,
you're done.
You're done.
Yeah, in this one specifically, like so they do have different rules. It's just on the
Wessel's rules.
Yeah, the Wessel's rules. Yeah. So is that an actual Wessel's rules?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So whether that's axle clean press, whether that's deadlift,
whatever.
Anything.
Okay.
Wessel's rules is if you fail a lift,
you're done.
You're done.
Okay.
You're out. Like you can't even go up in weight.
Yeah. You're done.
You're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Which that's what pissed me off.
I did too.
Because they let another guy go twice. Mm-hmm. So I was expecting to go back up there, smash 280.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you're out.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Okay.
All right. It's good thing the truck pulls next.
So we got through the max axle, finished out, and then
Zach did great on that, by the way.
Zach, shouts out to Zach, our teammate.
He tied for the state record.
Yes, he did. So
315.
Yep, 315, and I was super impressed. I knew he had it in the tank, and I knew he had it even a little bit more because we had talked originally about like 320, but leading up to it, he was having a little bit of problems in practice, and then the way his 305 or 300 went, I was like, I don't know if you got that. Like today, right today, the way things are going, I don't know if you got that 315 in your tank.
Yep.
And fuck, for him to struggle that out, but he got it.
You guys need to go watch that fucking
literally.
Shamrock,
Yeah.
that Shamrock YouTube video, because
Yeah.
the way that he ended up pulling that right arm back over and then pressing through, blew my mind.
I know. Like, I was talking to him beforehand. I was like, all right, so what's going on? I mean, it's not me, but like, I was just, and that's a lot of, because I do it all the time, and you kind of forget, especially as you fatigue, especially on an overhead press. It's all about your elbow position, and what you're technically doing is, you're push pressing, but you're pressing behind you. And most people, and I do it all the fucking time, the second you get tired, the elbows drop. And so now you're pressing forward, and you're doing like you're coming this way, but you got to go this way. You're doing like a ABC kind of thing instead of an AB, like straight behind you. And I was like, I don't give a fuck how tired you are. I was like, just press behind you.
Yep.
And for some reason, his left went in a good line, but his right went so fucking far back. I was like, how did you get that shoulder mobility?
Yeah.
I was like, don't ever talk to me about shoulder mobility again. So,
yeah, because his elbow, I shit you not, was
behind him.
Dude,
it was
behind him.
It was behind him.
Yeah.
And like, so yeah, you guys check out the video. And he fucking came in mentally strong. And he pressed that 315, got about halfway in that lockout stuck point. And again, same way, like his right arm was like ready to go all the way up, or no, I'm sorry, his left.
Yep.
His was the opposite. His was the fucking, his left was all the way up, but his right was like behind his fucking head, and it was like twisted, and somehow
he literally had to pull his arm forward to block it out.
I couldn't believe he got that. I was so fucking stoked for him. I was so happy for him. So yeah, shouts out Zach. He did tie. And it was like a 5-way fucking tie for 315. It was supposed to be a 5-way tie.
He got second because the way that Iron Podium does the ranking is based off of attempt and weight.
Yes.
A lot of guys hit 315 on their second.
Yep. And
so it was a 4-way tie for first at 315.
Yep.
And then Zach, even though he hit 315.
It was his third attempt.
third attempt. So
he did get a couple points less. So.
Yep.
But either way, so it was great on him. So then we ran into the truck pull. And what did you guys pull?
It was a 25.5 thousand pound tandem dump truck.
Yes, it was a straight up fucking dump truck.
Yep.
Straight up real diesel fucking dump truck.
And
no lead rope. We watched. They had the other guys, the open like lightweights go, and I think middleweights too. Did they get a lead rope or no?
I don't think middleweight's got a lead rope.
I don't think they either. But yeah, all of a sudden they just took away the lead rope. So if you guys know what a lead rope is, like you're in a harness, you're racked into the truck, and then they give you like a nice big rope to pull on. And,
so that way you can pull with your arms. You get leg drive and arm drive.
Yes. And then these guys came up and they're like, you know what? Fuck the rope. You guys can just kind of pull this thing with the harness.
And we did that.
And you guys did that. So and
it was funny though, because I went back, I looked at everything because I had to for the video editing. We were all within 3 seconds.
Dude, everybody was like right in that 20-second thing, like literally like with points.
Besides Nick got 18 seconds.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So other than shouts out Nick Strauss.
Yep.
Outside of him, everybody was like 20.3, 20.1, 20.9, 21, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what broke down the whole list of the guys. So like this is super competitive, and that's what I was talking about when you get into these different classes. It's not seconds and fucking 5 seconds. It's points of seconds.
Yeah.
Like literally just veering off to the right a little bit, veering off to the
having that straightforward pull and having
which I was
diagonal.
so shocked. Like, and I even watched our video, and Zach's was faster than yours, but he was all over the fucking place.
I know.
And you were in such a straight fucking line. I was shocked at actually your time. I was super shocked afterwards.
I don't want to look and track the video because I know I will be fucking.
Because I was there
at the time that this was all filmed and done. Yes, was I expecting to take first? No. At the same time, I was expecting to put up a better fight than I did.
Yeah, I was expecting you to get a lot higher placing than you did.
And the problem was I know that there was some fucking times called, and if I know if I go back into that, I'm gonna be bitter as fuck.
Absolutely. So
and right now, I'm just like, you know what?
Whatever.
It was a compliment.
Yeah, absolutely. And 100%, you're exactly right. Yep. Because it's like, now, and again, like we just talked about, these are points of seconds. So somebody's slipping on that fucking thing, and because I mean, literally watching.
And I get it. It happens.
It does, right? We're humans, and I get that, and but yeah, like the day of seeing it in person and then rewatching the YouTube video, like watching everybody else is like, he was straight as fuck. I was like, and everybody else was. I was like, how is it? How did he end up like that? I was like, I don't really understand.
I know. I was, I after doing all the video editing and everything, I was like,
So either way, you did great. Like, I mean, you really did. You fucking hauled ass, son. You stayed straight as shit.
Yeah, I always do great on fucking truck pulls. Yeah. Like, pulling events are my shit. So
yeah, you were straight as fuck. So that was really good. And then after that, we rolled into the deadlift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then you guys did the keg cart deadlift.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a, again, guys, check out the Built for War thing and you can see what we're talking about. But it's basically it's a normal bar deadlift.
It's a lot like
a car deadlift.
It's like a regular
barbell
deadlift.
Yeah, barbell deadlift, but it's like a car
deadlift.
A car deadlift, except for instead of a car, they put a shit ton of fucking kegs in there, and then they actually weighted the barbell itself.
Yeah.
So
and I think the Iron Podium says a little different. I think it was 850 in kegs.
Yeah.
And then 80 pounds on the bar.
Yes. And so
and since I was back of the pack,
yep.
I went first.
Yep.
And got 15 reps.
15 reps.
On my 15th rep, I lost like consciousness basically.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I dropped it down because I was on my way down anyways.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get my hands off of that so I could try and catch myself, which I did.
Yep,
thankfully.
you did, yeah.
But I think it might have wiggled it a little too much. Plus, with the weight that was on the bar, the way that it was getting picked up and put down, Justin even said, I don't think it's your fault from the drop. He's like, this implement has just given us nothing
and it
but
was
problems.
Literally, and coming from fabricators and people that,
it's not fabricated.
No, it's not. And engineered wise, the way it was set up and built just was not it was not meant for that much weight. No. Like the steel that was used.
You know what I wanted to see? That fucking 3x3 square go through that other square.
That's what it should have been.
Pin.
That's what it should have been.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was that thing was not near rated for the amount of weight that he had on that fucking thing.
Yeah, and I mean it's no diss to the people. We know who the people who built it, but it's no diss to them. It's just not. That's not built for the amount of weight that was on it.
Yes, exactly. Like it just wasn't quite rated for that.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, but hey, it still figured it out, and they were able to get through it. And
so I ended up pulling 15 reps with I think overall it was 900 and
shit ton of weight.
30 pounds.
Yeah, and awkward implement too. So this ain't like a straight regular deadlift. Like so.
And I'm pretty sure, like judging with the rest of the guys, it was about a 550.
I was gonna say like just watching and like knowing your guys' deadlifts, I would say it's probably about a 550 pull.
Yeah.
So and
at the top, obviously it's lighter at the bottom.
Yeah, right. And the way you guys are pulling out the slack. So I would honestly say it's probably like a 550 pull from like 13 inches.
Yeah.
Like, because by the time you pulled out the slack and shit. So which is still impressive. 15 fucking reps. So,
yeah, I stayed ahead of the pack.
Yeah, on that like one literally, that was great. You started it. You led the and that's a big deal too. Is when you're first out, you don't get that beauty of like having a number in your head to be
knowing
where do you need to go.
Yeah.
So you just have to go fucking all out, which you did.
I did,
which was great. And no, you led that all the way up until the last few guys.
I think the last three.
So everybody else couldn't they were hitting like 8s, 9s.
I think one guy hit 14.
Yeah, one guy 14.
He could not pull out the 15. So I was like, that got me up a few positions.
Absolutely
because that I like most of the guys, 8 of the guys got less than me.
Absolutely.
So I was like, oh, this is perfect.
So you took up lots of points in that one. And then
Zach did 22.
Yeah, Zach's a fucking freak when it comes to like reps with deadlifts for some reason.
I know.
He is a freak. And
I don't expect it either.
Yeah, I know.
I don't expect his conditioning to be there. But it was there.
It is. That's what I mean. Now you've seen it with him.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about Zach is like he has a switch on competition days to training because you see him in training and you're just like, because I've competed with him 2 times, 3 times.
Yeah.
And he's my normal training partner. And there's so many days that like I hang with him or beat him on deadlifts or something like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, so on the day I'm gonna fuck you up. And then all of a sudden come comp day, he just flips the switch and he just bangs out shit like that. Like everybody's getting like 8, 9, then Zach walks up and does 22. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, you did awesome.
Yeah,
and then,
he ended up tying for first on that one.
So he took
I think it was like 22, 18, 17, and then 15.
Yep. So yeah, you guys represented on that one.
Yep.
And then we walked back outside, and then we did
the fucking worst event ever.
Dude, then 50 foot down, 50 foot back, 275
I hate it.
per hand farmers.
I fucking hate
Yeah,
farmers.
but you did so great though. You didn't drop them because there was a lot of dudes that didn't even fucking finish.
I know there was 4 guys that didn't. I mean, 2 of them didn't get it off of the line.
Nope.
And the other 2 got down but could not bring it back.
Exactly. And these are non-knurlinged fucking, which
non-knurling and
painted fucking farmers.
Yeah, they fucking tore my hands.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. I saw them. I was like, ew.
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely ew.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you did great. Yeah, you didn't drop it once. You went the whole 50 there. Fucking dropped it, turned around, 50 all the way back.
Yep.
So nice steady ass pace, and so you shot up points in that one.
Yep.
So that was great.
I think I got 29 seconds down and back, and Zach got 25 or 27.5.
Yeah. It wasn't much off.
No,
so
it
was
wasn't.
not much off. So yeah, no, you did great in that one.
Yep.
And then we rolled into the last event, which was a 300-pound keg over a 52-inch bar for reps for 60 seconds.
60 seconds.
Yeah. So just as long as you could go.
Yeah, more or less. When I came into that one, my hamstrings were already fried.
Dude. Right.
I'm not fucking conditioned to the point of where I need to be for all of this stuff, which is obviously I've talked to you before this.
Yep.
A lot of sandbag work.
Yep.
Just to try and get that conditioning up to where it needs to be. I wanted to get 6.
Yep.
I got 6.
Yeah, because the leader was what, 8?
8.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah.
And then you got 6, right?
I got 6.
Yep, you got 6.
I got 6. I went to pick it up a 7th time, and I was like,
your hammies are like,
I was like,
nah.
nope, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I literally got the tension in my hamstrings and was just like, nope, I'm done.
Yep, absolutely.
This is not worth fucking myself up
absolutely,
over.
Absolutely. So and in 60 seconds, like it sounds like a long time, but trust me, it is not a long time.
Goes by fast when you're lifting heavy ass shit.
Fucking time.
I mean 300 fucking pounds.
Right, it's a 300 keg. Like it's 300 pounds.
Some people can't even do a 200 pound over.
No, absolutely, bar. And at 52. So
300 pounds over the bar for literally 1 rep every 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's super impressive. Yeah. At the end of the day, after doing 4 fucking events,
so, and they were all very leg driven.
All day.
All of
them. Yeah, lower back, leg, hips, everything. So, no, that was great. And then
And Zach, I think he got 8.
Yeah, and he failed the 9th. Yeah, he would have won it if he would have gotten that last one over, but he got caught at the top. And, because that's just a terrible fucking event.
Oh yeah,
it's a dude. Yeah.
I'm still fucking tacked up.
Yeah,
I've got bruises all the way. Like I look like a fucking meth head.
I know, literally. Yeah, you look like you got fucking bang marks all over you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you're just moving, grabbing, and pulling, and fuck. Yeah.
Well, and you don't think about it when you pull that fucking keg in and then it shifts down. It
rolls
literally
every
just
time.
fucking takes your bicep with it
every fucking time. Yeah, that's such a nasty event. I hate that event.
I know you do. You don't have long arms.
No.
So when you literally pull in and the shift happens,
it's just like on my fucking like it literally wants to tear the top of my biceps off. I hate that fucking event. So again, that's why I didn't do this whole show. I watched every event and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't sign up for this show. Like when I saw it and looked it up, I kind of thought about doing it, and I literally looked at the list of events and I was like,
no, thank you.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that event. Don't like that event. I was like, sure as fuck hate that event.
Yep.
I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm glad that I did it.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of the events were my weak points. The only 2, well, no, I should say a lot of them were my strength points. If I would have competed in the 220s, I would have done really well.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad I didn't.
No, absolutely.
Because I mean, I would have had a fucking 8-pound weight cut.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been shit.
No big deal.
I could have been just fine.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm going for fucking OSG.
Exactly.
I'm going for Clash.
Exactly.
Those guys normally walk around at 250 and cut to fucking 105.
And like we always talk about, at our weight classes in those higher prestige levels, that is what heavyweights or super heavyweights weights are.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're sitting there playing around, even though it is your weight class, you know, your 220 or whatever, local shows, and you want to get yourself up into the pro level, you must look up a couple classes for the weights.
Well, and that's the thing is like, yeah, just to put it in layman's terms, the weights in fucking heavyweights class are what pro or not pro, but OSG weights are as a qualifier. Just a qualifier. That's not
the show. That's the main. And it's like, so if you want to be one of those people that like, or even say nationals, right? People that do all these local shows and stuff. Oh, I'm going to go to nationals. I fucking won this class and whatever. And it's like, then you go to nationals and the weights are way fucking heavier. And you
get your fucking
you just get your ass cut. And then you just lost all kinds of money because you traveled out there.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest fucking change for me, because we dropped so many thousands of dollars just to go out to New Hampshire for me to get 49th.
Absolutely. Just because, you know, and that's the thing is like, it's one thing, and that's a big thing for you guys. So put on your ears and listen.
Listen to Daddy Mike.
Yes, listen to somebody that has just like over the last year has competed in a lot of shows that are above my pay grade, but just so I can learn is it's one thing to be able to say I can do all those weights, and there's a difference to say I play with those weights.
Yes.
And so looking at a 220, you got to look at, that means you have to look at the heavyweight class, look at their weights and say, that's warm up weight. I can run with those. I can sprint with those. I can pick that up without any faults, without any problems. Then, my friends, you are ready for the next level.
Yeah.
If you are just like, oh, fuck, I hope I peak on the day to pick that up. Cool. Like you're gonna place fucking last.
I mean, yeah, and there's still levels to the journey, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of my first 2 years of strongman was more or less just trying to not zero events.
Yeah, right.
That's fine.
Yep.
Now I'm getting to the point where if I don't start training the heavier weights, I'm gonna fucking lack.
And that's just it. And that's if you're not key, and it's a different perspective going in on game day.
Yeah.
Like you're in a different mindset, and like everything's got to be in place. Like you got to fucking be ready to, like every move you make is important.
Yeah.
Compared to just like, oh, well, if I bobble, like it's whatever, I can still pick it back up and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it don't like that's fine, but in a local show. But you get up into like the pro classes and stuff like that. Dude, every foot placement, where you drop that bag, where you fucking set that, where you do this, and those points of seconds will place you fucking 6, 7, 8, 10 points.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it into perspective real quick. The medley overhead press, the overhead medley press that we have coming up in this next comp is a 220 axle.
Yeah.
The one at Clash, I think 2 years ago, it started at 280.
Exactly.
And there was 3 others behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's to give you a perspective on local shows and pro shows.
Exactly. Same weight class. But that is what the difference is. And exactly. You have 3 other ones. It's got to be quick as
both
fuck.
105K. Yeah. They're both exactly what it is.
Dude.
I mean, sure, the one that we're doing isn't all logs.
No, it's not. Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a 60-pound fucking jump.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just from the very fucking first log
one. Yep.
Is 220 to 280.
Yep.
That's a fucking lot.
Yeah.
It's very big like difference. 20 pounds is a lot over
20 pounds, yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I mean. And you get used to that and you're comfortable with it. So you kind of just like train
stay with it.
You stay with it, right? And then you just don't really worry about progressing that overload. You just kind of shape up before the thing and make sure. But and that's why I've had to learn.
I mean,
years.
It's a matter of time. I feel like in the next 1 to maybe 2 years to where I compete in super heavy.
Absolutely, and that's the way it should be. Even though, like on a pro stage, you are a 105. But any local show, you're doing super heavyweights. You're doing whatever
because that's the weights that I'm going to be doing anyway.
Exactly. So for you guys out there that are trying to up your next level, that's what you need to go into with the mindset of like, we're not here for trophies. We're not here for local trophies.
I'm here for fucking trophies.
Yeah.
But I'm here for the ones that matter.
Exactly. Real trophies, right?
I want fucking top of the world type shit.
Exactly.
I don't want a nice little medallion.
You want to be a local guy and have some fucking like,
and that's cool.
That's cool. Like, fine.
It's just not me.
No, exactly.
I'm driven to be the best.
Exactly. And it's like, where's that really going to get you? Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so no, I was super proud of you. You did it, and like, yeah, so
Thanks.
just keep fucking rolling with it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna learn so fucking much from it. So learn so much.
Well, I mean, from this last
Just
show,
this one show,
I mean, I more or less hit fucking PRs on everything.
That's what I mean,
so
right?
it's just now to the point of when I got done, I had my drinks, I felt good. We went to Hoo Hot, I fucking ate a fuckload.
Yep.
Next day I was back to work.
Yep.
Fucking did therapy, got my body back to relaxed.
Yep.
I was back in the gym on Monday.
Hell yeah. And that's a big thing too. You kind of like see how your body's progressing too. Like if you're getting super wrecked from a show and like, oh fuck, dude, my nervous system is so fucked I can't lift for like a week.
That also showed me how my peak was.
Absolutely.
And my fucking peak was on point.
Yes.
Because I literally, the day after, I was like, my fucking hips are killing me.
Yeah.
My fucking body is killing me.
Yep.
There's shit I need to take care of. Mm-hmm. I took care of it, and
then you felt great.
Monday, I wasn't back to doing heavy as fuck
no, but you're just.
But I was back to pushing.
You're
weight.
in the gym. You're moving.
Yeah,
and that's beautiful. So yeah, now we are. Geez.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I was touching the thing. It's
Quit
so loud.
fucking around.
Sorry.
Sounds like goddamn orcas in the.
You guys want to know what the ocean sounds like? Tell me that does not sound like a fucking whale right there, dude.
That was the perfect sonar of a fucking orca
dude,
whale.
It really is. All right, here, we're going to put you guys on a mental journey really quick. Imagine you're out in the ocean, out in the middle of nowhere, and you hear nothing. The sky is nice and dark. You want to hear a whale? Nope. Hold on. I fucked it up. Do you hear that? In the midst? I think those are whales. Oh, those are orcas.
Bloody hell. Do you fucking listen to that? That's a fucking killer whale out
That's
there,
a killer
mate.
whale, man, mate.
Oh my goodness.
They're talking to us. That's fucking Free Willy out there, bitches. So now, on our next one. So yeah, now we're what? 2 weeks?
We're
out?
2 weeks out.
2 weeks out.
Yep. So this is my last heavy week before I go back into a fucking
another
deload.
comp. Yep. Here it is.
I'm feeling great.
Good.
Besides today with just the conditioning work, because after the first max event, it is medley, farmers, medley.
And even then, the weights aren't that heavy, so it's just like it's just conditioning. It's move.
It's gonna be heavy fucking CrossFit.
It's literally this whole comp is heavy CrossFit, but then that also lays into the fact that we're talking about like your placement, your movement speed, your everything, because everybody can do the weights.
Yeah.
So it's just how fast can you do it and how much time can you have allowed at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just fucking medleys. Ugh.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. So
it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So, yeah. So we have a couple weeks. There'll be a couple podcasts before you guys hear about that one. But
you guys will definitely see the YouTube video.
Yeah, you'll see the YouTube.
I'm gonna do a lot better job. I realized that I need to keep the camera rolling like all the fucking time.
I know. Like, yeah, you kind of want to see a little bit mids of it. And it was, but again, this is all learning experience. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I saw the same thing. I was like, oh, I wish I would have said more about that, or I wish I would have done this.
Yeah.
Like, so this will be a good video.
Which is the nice thing that we do the podcast and we do the YouTube, because when it does come down, like obviously you guys just listen over the last 40 minutes of us talking of exactly how the competition went, but at the same time, a lot of people want to know in the YouTube video. They want to see the emotion.
That's what I mean, right? Yeah. So yeah, we just we'll bring it to you guys. We're still learning, okay? Yeah. So you guys will get that here in a couple weeks, and that'll be fun. I can already tell you guys. Either way, we're both getting national tickets, so then we'll talk about going to SC Nats, and then our next adventure from there is going to be doing SC Nats.
Well, I should say one of us is going to go to regionals. One of us
that's
is going to go
right.
To Nats.
First is Nats.
First is Nats.
And then the second is regionals. That's right. Second and third is regionals. So.
Or we both go to regionals.
Yeah.
Fuck that up.
Whatever.
And then go to nationals.
Yeah. Either way.
We're going.
We're going to the next show. Yeah. Like I do not see.
No, this is the one because nationals for SC normally falls in September.
That's right. Okay.
That's going to be perfect.
Yeah, September.
Especially if it's within driving distance.
Oh, fuck, I hope so.
If it's on the East Coast, I'm not fucking going. I'm not doing that to myself again.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, good old East Coast. God. So, yeah, either or. Yeah, so then we'll jump into the regionals or the nationals, and then our goal after that is going to be for qualifying for we'll get down into the nationals and stuff, and then going to Arnold's. So, because I would really love to see the boys at Arnold's next year.
Absolutely. I
So-
mean, talking with Ethan and everything, he's
Oh,
like,
dude.
he didn't compete the way that he wanted to
No,
compete, but at the
yeah.
same time, he was super stoked that he even just got to
Got to
compete
go on that
at the Arnold.
stage. Absolutely.
So,
Seeing
and-
that and that opportunity. So, yeah.
And big shout out to Ethan,
Oh, fuck
because
yeah.
I don't know of another guy, because he competed as a 90.
Yep.
I don't know anybody else that is competing at the Arnold at all.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody.
Other than
Kelly,
Alex.
other than Kelly, outside of like the super heavyweights and like open guys. But yeah, outside of him, like around here, we don't have anyone else really competing in the Arnolds.
No.
So yeah, no, fucking huge shout out to Ethan. Like that dude's out there fucking running it.
He is.
So-
And he ended up getting sick, because
Yep.
I was talking to him on Monday. He ended up getting sick, and then coming back, and he was just like, I'm fucking beat up. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, okay.
I've been sick this whole
I
time.
know. I was kind of surprised he wasn't at the Shamrock. I was hoping to see him.
So he actually took the day off to help out with the Shamrock.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't get out of bed. He was that
No
sick.
shit. Okay. Yeah, I was super shocked. I was wanting to talk to him about it.
I
and
know,
all
I
that.
was too.
Yeah, I was like,
Which-
the fuck is he?
We should have him again on the podcast.
I know we need to have him again.
Yeah.
I love Ethan. So
And if you guys are listening to this point, which I hope that you are,
yeah,
and if you want to be on the podcast,
yeah,
no matter what size, strength,
Yeah.
or what the fuck you're doing,
Yeah.
come be on the podcast.
for real, dude. Give
Yeah.
us hit us up. You know, we love to just talk to anybody that's striving to do better and striving for something and a goal. So
Just the only qualifications is that you are the absolute fucking best at what you love to do
absolutely, that's it.
in
Yeah.
your own mind. Like, obviously, we
Yeah.
love to do strongman. We're not the best in the world.
No,
but I strive to be the best.
absolutely. If that's what you're doing and you're grinding and you're striving to be the best and you're
Yeah.
working and everything else, and that's what this is all about. So it's just uplifting other people, because guess what? There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that are just like you, and that's what we're doing. Is just help motivate them
Yeah.
to keep doing it, keep fucking working. Don't let this world beat you down and let it fucking tell you, because it's kind of the whole point of the world. They tell you not to do something, but you got to do it anyway.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. So
Even though Nike has slave children,
yeah.
their motto is great. Just do it.
Exactly.
Oh, man. We're only at 46 minutes right now.
Oh wow.
47.
Wow.
I know we got through that very fast.
We did. We talked so fast.
What else do you want to talk about?
Uh,
Let's actually talk about 5280s.
Yeah. There you go.
You want to pull the events
Yeah.
up on your phone?
So I do. I'll talk
Obviously, the
about-
first one is going to be the max silver dollar deadlift.
Yep. So this will be on April 1st.
Yep.
And this will be at Nick's Performance in Aurora.
Yep.
And so yeah, this will be an SC show for our national qualifier. We're both going to be in the 105 class.
Yeah.
So that's a 231 point whatever the fuck.
Even
it is.
though this guy's actually a 90.
Yeah, I'm a 90, but I've kind of given up on the fucking whole weight thing. Other than this year, we'll talk about it again on when it comes out and everything else. When we both go for OSG, so then we'll go for our real classes. He'll go for a 105, and then I'll actually go out for a 90 kg on this one.
Yeah.
So,
Which is good. I mean, because you're not going to have to wait, guys.
No, and that's what I mean. And like, my entire lifting career, I've always ran the 220s and above classes, and I've never even made a 220. Like never.
Yeah.
Bloated as fuck. Yeah, like jacket on, like work boots
The
on.
most I think you've ever been is 215.
One time, actually, yeah, it was like I think it was 217, and that was with a heavy jacket on with a hoodie and boots and like bits and shit in my pockets and everything.
That
Like,
sounds about right.
I mean, work clothes on. Everybody else is like naked, like dying of thirst and food.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Also, big shout out to Ben Logan at fucking
Dude.
Shamrock hitting a national record.
Yeah, so you guys need to check Ben Logan out.
Yeah.
Fucking savage.
He went from looking like the Crypt Keeper to actually being a fucking athlete. So
Dude,
your
and
refeed was fucking
Dude.
sick, dude.
And he was shredded.
Peeled, dude.
Fucking peeled,
Fuck,
dude.
dude.
God, that boy.
He looked like he could have been walking onto a
Dude,
bodybuilding
like
stage.
literally, like just so dry and just
Ab veins.
Yeah.
Like, I have
God.
never had ab veins.
No, me neither.
But God, he looked great.
He looked great, dude.
He looked great. Big man crush.
Sure.
Absolutely. Fucking solid looking dude.
He really is. So yeah, shout out Big Logan. Check him out. He did beat the national 80s. I'm sorry, the 80s axle clean and press with what 320?
20.
Yeah, 320, and then he went for the all-time world record at 340, and he's done it in training because he has it up on his Instagram. Check him out.
And he got it overhead, couldn't get the lockout because he does a split jerk.
Yep, he does a split.
He got up underneath it and it just fucking
and it just
down.
failed. But the fact that he was able to turn around, because like with that kind of weight and everything else, to second attempt it and actually get it up to your shoulders is
wild,
like hard, right?
Yeah.
You make a mistake, you fuck up, you drop it. Like any of us, right? You fail a deadlift, you fail anything. You're like, oh yeah, hold on, and then you go to pick it up, and then like you're done. And especially with an axle, second you put it up on your belt or your belly, and like you go to clean it on your chest, most people can't even get it back on the chest.
Yeah,
he got it on the chest. He went for that split, and then he got it up under, but like he dropped so low that his knee hit the ground.
Yeah,
and like it was just a no lift. So the fact that he fucking basically like half press 340 twice.
I mean, it's a national record. Let's be real. Like a national record is wild.
320.
You're the strongest out of 50 fucking states.
Yeah.
And the United States is, I would say, one of the strongest countries in the world.
Absolutely. So yeah, he'll be back and he'll be hungry as fuck. So he will get that world record.
He ain't cutting down to that again.
No.
He told me, he was like, I ain't fucking doing that.
No, but he got it on point because he did Clash 80s last year, and he refed wrong as fuck. And like he even said it because he talked to me about it. And he's like, I will not fucking do that again. And he turns around, and he does it again. Psych. But he looked so much better, like because I saw him day of at the competition. He looked that way, like white as a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, I can't even fucking. I was like, you look like shit, and you're out here competing. And so this time, at least, he looked juicy, he looked full, like. Yeah. So he's getting it down. He's getting it down, which is such a huge deal. And then he turned around and pulled the fucking 320. So
that was great.
Yeah, so that was sick as fuck.
So that's so Max.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that?
I just did a goddamn flip.
And you did a flip.
My god, that was the first time I've ever seen red on the camera.
Dude.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Hopefully you guys don't listen to that on headphones. Because...
I was gonna say sorry for your fucking ears.
Oh my god! Look at the fucking
look at the spikes. So all right.
That was the first event. Sorry, I'm adjusting my shit because.
Yeah. So now we're gonna so going into the 5280s that we're going to be on April 1st. So our first event is going to be a max silver dollar deadlift. And this is going to be an actual silver dollar with like the L plated fucking thing, like a real one. Because we've done the ones off the boxes and everything else.
Yeah, which is funny because we did that in training. Yeah. I couldn't get 800. I did 825.
I know, on the actual implement. Ago. Yeah. And which is crazy. I was actually YouTubing some silver dollar stuff. And actually the cages is the original real silver dollar. Because
yes and no, because they only had one mount, not two. So when you slide the cages on, you know how you have to go through one and you have to go through another?
Yeah.
It's not like that on the original.
Really? It's just one?
It's just one.
Okay.
So that's why there's a lot more flex in the bar.
Okay. So yeah, we get same thing. I think it's Wessel's rules. Let's see real quick.
Well, it can't be. This is SC.
Oh, I'm sorry. This ain't Wessel's rules.
So
it's just 3 attempts.
3 attempts.
So
I just think you can't go down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's not Wessel rules. It's rising bar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, good call. So rising bar, silver dollar. So max. And so yeah, we'll get 3 attempts. Try to max that out. See what we can hit. And then after that, we are going to jump into the yoke, frame, and then finger fingers. So you got 60 seconds for our weight class, the 105s. You got a 600-pound yoke and
500-pound frame.
500-pound frame.
And then fingers, which are,
I think that's what, like 200 pounds to 50?
I'd say pretty close to it.
Yeah, like it's not heavy, but after doing those 2 things, and you only have 60 seconds, and your point counts when the finger actually hits the pad.
Yeah.
So it's not if it's up and you're in the middle of it and your time runs out, you didn't get counted that rep. Yeah, it don't fucking matter. The finger
it's not on the way down, it's got to hit the pad.
It has to hit the pad. So that's what we were talking about with this whole like conditioning and medley thing. So
We are gonna have to get a hurry on. I got 2 degrees to go before
the
meet's done. Plus
So,
we're at 54.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna run into that, and then after that, then we're gonna run into the farmer's carry down and back. So this is gonna be a pretty basic event. It's $250 a hand. We're gonna go 50 foot down, drop it, 50 foot back.
Yep.
And then after that, we're gonna go into a log press, a block press, and then a circus dumbbell for reps.
So another medley.
And again, you can rep out at the end after you've done the log and the block press. So it's going to be a 225 log, 12-inch log, and then a block press at 200, and then you rep out a 140 circus dumbbell at the end with the remaining time. And then after that, then we're going to have a three keg over the bar. So I don't know what his distance are going to be on it. I would assume like the last keg will probably be at like 30, 40 foot. And then it's going to go from 225, 250, and 275.
Yeah, I would assume that they're not just going to roll another keg in front of you.
Yeah, no. So
these are all things that we definitely need to talk to you about because I have been training here in the last couple of days now for distance.
Yeah.
Like overly fucking done distance. I'm talking like 50 feet.
Same. Yeah. Just being ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would like to actually get the distances down
distance.
so that way I can train for that.
Yes.
Just to see what my time's going to
Absolutely, yeah. So, and again, so you guys hearing those events, they're all weights that we can manhandle no problem. It's just going to be how well is our conditioning after a max event and all day long because most of these events are 8 hours long. So it's keeping your energy levels up and staying conditioned to be able to give it everything you got through all 5 events.
That's it.
So yeah, you guys will hear more about that. And yeah. So.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys have made it this far.
Good job, you guys.
And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be you and I that make it this far.
Yes. No,
but yeah, no, for real. If you guys are listening to this, thank you guys for listening. Yep. If you guys wouldn't mind, as we always say, go hit follow, share, subscribe, comment, fucking do all that shit real quick. Takes 5 seconds.
Right now. Because we're wrapping shit up, so you guys can just kind of hear what we're doing and do the things.
Do the things.
Yeah, man. And as always, guys, make sure you follow our sponsors, Server Strength USA and Premier TRT and Med Spa. Link in the bio. And as Austin said, yeah. And you can follow him. Trotter the Trainer. Trotter the Trainer on Instagram.
And you can follow him. Michael.lee.music.com.
That's right.
Don't put in the .com.
Not the .com. But the rest of the dots you have to put there, or you won't find me.
Or you won't find him. He'll be lost. In Neverland.
That's right, like a child in Walmart. Mom! But no, for real, guys. So thanks for listening. Stay strong, and we love y'all.
Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.